Welcome to Star News Channel. I'm Sophia, and today we have some hot and trending news to share with you. G-Dragon unveils new tour dates, Taipei, Hanoi, and more to come. When G-Dragon steps on stage, the world takes notice. Known for pushing boundaries in both music and style, the K-pop icon has once again ignited global excitement with the latest reveal of his ongoing world tour. On September 12th, the artist announced the fourth phase of his 2025 World Tour Übermensch, dropping a brand new poster through his official fan social channels. The news confirmed back-to-back encore shows in Taipei on November 1st and 2nd, followed by a highly anticipated stop in Hanoi, Vietnam, on November 8th. The announcement ended with a tantalizing promise of even more dates to come, setting off a wave of anticipation across continents. For fans, the news feels like déjà vu in the best way possible. Earlier this year, just the mere mention of G-Dragon's return to Taiwan and Vietnam sent both countries into a frenzy. Local media buzzed with speculation, ticket demand soared, and social platforms filled with excitement. Now, the confirmed dates not only validate the anticipation but also suggest that the star's connection with these regions is stronger than ever. Taipei, in particular, has already witnessed the intensity of G-Dragon's presence. During his last visit, the reception was unprecedented. China Times, one of the most influential newspapers in the region, devoted its entire front page to his arrival, an honor rarely extended to any Korean artist. From his airport landing to his concert stage to related exhibitions, the media coverage was nothing short of a cultural event. The city itself seemed to transform into a canvas for his artistry, with fans and press alike documenting every step. Vietnam tells a similar story. Back in June, G-Dragon's appearance at K-Star Spark in Vietnam 2025 became one of the year's defining entertainment moments. Fans and corporations alike flooded him with tributes, most notably showering him with vibrant Daisy-themed displays under the now famous slogan GD Shoutout. The outpouring was not simply about music, it reflected the deep cultural resonance G-Dragon commands across borders. As he prepares to return to Hanoi, the expectations are monumental. Fans are already bracing themselves for another round of electrifying performances, and businesses are preparing to align with the wave of publicity that inevitably follows in his wake. The newly unveiled tour poster has only amplified the buzz. With a striking close-up of G-Dragon's intense gaze, the design conveys raw power and fearless charisma, qualities that have defined his career since debut. The imagery seems to leap off the page, as if the artist himself is ready to burst into yet another chapter of his world domination. For international fans, the poster also hints at the tantalizing possibility of additional shows in regions yet unannounced. The words and more at the bottom of the schedule suggest that G-Dragon is far from finished expanding his tour. His journey so far has already been extraordinary. Kicking off in South Korea, the Übermensch tour has crisscrossed Asia-Pacific with stops in Tokyo, Bulacan, Osaka, Macau, Sydney, Melbourne, Kuala Lumpur, Jakarta, and Hong Kong, each city adding another layer to the mythos of his return to the stage. The North American leg saw him conquer Newark, Las Vegas, and Los Angeles, proving his staying power in one of the world's most competitive markets. Next up is Paris on September 20th, a city long celebrated for its embrace of high fashion and artistic rebellion, making it a perfect stage for an artist who embodies both. By the time November arrives, Taipei and Hanoi will not just be destinations on a map but epicenters of cultural spectacle. Fans who experienced his previous performances describe them as transformative, a blend of visual art, avant-garde fashion, and genre-defying music that lingers in memory long after the lights go down. Each stop on this tour has reinforced G-Dragon's ability to reinvent what a live concert can be, elevating it into an immersive, almost theatrical experience that challenges traditional boundaries. Industry insiders have taken notice as well. Analysts point out that G-Dragon's ability to galvanize entire markets with a single appearance reflects a rare level of influence. He is not just a musician but a cultural phenomenon whose presence can shift local economies, spark media frenzies, and inspire creative communities. In Taipei, his last visit saw a measurable spike in tourism-related activity, from hotel bookings to fashion sales. In Vietnam, corporate sponsorship surged in tandem with his performance, as brands scrambled to connect themselves with the energy surrounding his appearance. Few artists in Asia, or globally, can claim this level of impact. At the heart of this phenomenon is G-Dragon's duality as both an enigmatic figure and a deeply personal artist. His music often grapples with themes of identity, ambition, and societal pressure, yet it does so through bold experimentation that keeps fans guessing. In recent years, his style has shifted toward the philosophical, with the title of his tour Übermensch itself referencing Friedrich Nietzsche's concept of transcending human limitations. This blend of intellectual depth and pop culture spectacle gives his work an edge that resonates far beyond the typical boundaries of K-pop. The unveiling of encore shows in Taipei and Hanoi is more than just a scheduling update. It is a reaffirmation of G-Dragon's unparalleled reach. Every announcement feels like a cultural marker, each poster drop akin to the release of a new artwork. Fans are not simply buying tickets, they are securing entry into a movement that continues to shape the trajectory of Asian pop culture on the world stage. Looking ahead, speculation swirls about where the tour will head next. The phrase "and more" has fueled online debates, with fans from Europe, South America, and even Africa hoping to see their cities added to the roster. Regardless of the final list, the momentum is undeniable. G-Dragon has re-established himself not only as a pioneer of K-pop but as a global icon whose influence stretches across music, fashion, and art. As November approaches, Taipei and Hanoi prepare to welcome him once again, each city ready to become the backdrop of a new chapter in his legendary career. With Paris just days away and the promise of future dates on the horizon, one thing is certain, the world tour of G-Dragon is more than a concert series. It is a cultural event unfolding in real time, one that captures the imagination of fans and reshapes the landscape of entertainment with every stop. In the end, the return of G-Dragon is not merely about music. It is about an artist redefining what it means to perform in the modern era, fusing art, philosophy, and spectacle into a singular experience. From Taipei to Hanoi and beyond, the Übermensch tour is proving that the legend of G-Dragon is far from complete. And with each encore, his influence only grows stronger, leaving fans around the globe eager for the next city, the next show, and the next unforgettable moment.
What do you think about the stories we just covered? Don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments. And if this is your first time watching our channel, please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with the latest buzz in entertainment. Thanks so much for tuning in.